I think this might be the money shot. Look at the view. Look at the view you get. You know what they say? The early bird gets the worm, right? Yeah. Welcome back to another vlog. Today is finally the day we go hiking. So I got my hiking boots because I do not know what kind of terrain to expect. And to be honest, I have not used it for months, so I need an excuse to put it on. Man, look at that. Sun is out. I am ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's get going. Gotta make sure my parking brake is engaged because I park in a bit of downhill. Yes, it is engaged. You know, I don't want to find my car in the ocean when I come back. What a view. So this is called the Whalers Cove. So this is the Whalers Cove point, and let us actually record how many miles we're gonna end up doing. So yeah, let me know in the comments, how long do you think it's gonna take me to hike 6 miles? So that's what the trail looks like. So I think right now should be around like 7:30, but I read online there's only 150 parking spots. So if you want to grab them, especially on a weekend, you gotta come super early. I mean, you can still come and park on Highway 1. It's not a long walk, maybe like a 2-minute walk. And if you actually park on Highway 1, it's free entry. So that's one thing to consider. But I was early, and honestly just didn't want to park my car on the side of the road, so parked inside. And another upside of coming early, the trail is always empty. You don't have to fight the crowd, especially now it's summer, and also it's the weekend, and also the fact that this is, I think, the closest state park to Monterey or Pacific Grove. So a lot of people just drive up here 10-15 minutes, so it can get crowded. So I'm just walking and just had to jump and realize jumping is not as fun as it used to be. You gotta think about my ankles, my knees. I am getting old. But it looks like we're making it to the lookout. And it might be a good time to stop, hydrate, and then keep going. We're almost there. And we have made it. Another great viewpoint. And you also get a bench here. So it actually might be a best spot for sunset. Like I said, let's take our break. So I have some electrolytes, so I gotta drink some more. Weather is nice today, it's not windy, so don't really need a jacket at all. Yeah, I brought my backpack so I can carry my water and my camera too. But doesn't seem like I'm gonna take it out to take some pictures. Like we were fighting trees kind of like a forest, and now we're just out in the open. And we just did our first mile, 30 minutes. So right now we are at the Allen Memorial Grove. And let me see if this is a loop. Yeah, let's go this way. It's a bit crowded, so there's no point of sticking around. I would rather just keep going. So let's keep going. It's telling me to go back, but there's another loop we can do, and it's called Point Lobos. And we obviously have to check it out, because it cannot be called Point Lobos State Reserve and not check it out. I think it's additional 0.4 mile, but let's try it out. And I think this section might be a very popular section because I'm seeing a lot of people compared to the Whalers Cove. See? This is why I always have to take that risk. Look at this view. Look at this hidden gem. Amazing. Yeah, I could stay here all day. Probably another good spot for sunset. And it's like the entire section. You get nice views all around. And today seems like a really nice day to go whale watching. Like, weather is nice. And waves don't seem that high. So you can go further and try to find those whales. And on the app that I was using, kind of said, there was a note, kind of said, ask the ranger at the front if any whales has been spotted today. I should have done that. So that way you can come out, you can see, at least, you might not see the whales, but you can at least see their spouts. So that would have been cool. So something to consider if you ever visit. Ask the ranger at the front if there have been any whales spotted in the area. So that way you don't have to go on a boat to go see one. You just stand here and just look at them. But if you want to get a close look out, you definitely need to go whale watching. I think we're going to probably do that, I don't know, in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if you hear it, but I think I hear sea lions. Not sure if they're sea lions. Right now we're heading to the sea lion point. Or hopefully we get to see some sea lions. Yeah, this is a very popular area. So if you want to come out here, it's 8 a.m. It's already packed, so I should probably visit way before that. I think the gates open at 6:30. And during the summer we get sunrise around like 6, I think. So it might be worth coming out way before that. Another area to sit down and just enjoy this view. Take it all in. Everyone seems to have magically disappeared. But yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Sea Lion Cove. Just look at that. And I was definitely hearing some sea lions. I Oh wait, there's one. On the beach. You probably won't be able to see it, but there's one sleeping on the beach over there. Alright. Let's keep going. This is a very colorful section. Yeah, hopefully the footage comes out nice because like this whole section here just looks absolutely amazing. Another great bench. Yeah, this would be amazing for a sunset. And imagine if there were whales around. That would be nice. I mean, probably could be. Just have to find the right time. So the sea lion point could be an amazing viewpoint for sunset as well as for whales. There are some whales. Yeah, it's wide open. You can see pretty much 180 degrees all around, so perfect place to spot some whales. But this is where the trail goes. So this South Shore Trail along the coast. This might be one of the best trails, I guess, sections. Yeah, you can see it's popular because you can see a lot of people there. Okay, this is why I love the West Coast. Just look how clear the water is. You don't get this in the East Coast. So I was wondering why there's a lot of people. So there's another parking spot here. So we passed Sand Hill Lot. So right now we are walking towards, I think the last point is China Cove, which might be like a mile from here. Yeah, we're currently at 2.5 miles.
Barely. Barely.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is called, but it's another viewpoint you get along the way. That's my view right now. So I think right now we're at the southern shore. So the southern shore trail is much closer to the coast, to the ocean. You get nice views, but it's also popular. Now, the first where we started, Whalers Cove, so that was on the north side. As you saw, it was not that popular, but you still get amazing views. Yeah, another great viewpoint. Yeah, honestly, they all started to look the same after a while. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy the hike instead. Yeah, after certain stops, all the viewpoints kind of look similar. Yeah, I mean they're different, but you don't enjoy them as much. So I think I might just keep walking and don't make long stops. Okay, so we're currently on the Bird Island Trail section. And then after this gonna be, I think, the China Cove. And then we're gonna be heading up north. So that'll be the end of it. And like I mentioned, this southern shore has a lot of parking areas. So there's a parking area there. So you can start at any point that you want. And it's not that big of a hike. So you don't necessarily have to do the entire 6 miles. You can just do a quick one. I think this might be the money shot. Yeah, I think this is probably the best view. Just look at it. Look at the color of the water. Just amazing. So we get another bench here. I think it might be a good time to drink some water. Look at the view. Look at the view you get. So this is the same view you saw over there, but different perspective. Look at the beach, white sand beach. So this is called the China Cove. Yeah, you get another great view. Yeah, I think I might not go far with this one.
Oh no, it's a hole in the wall. Perfect.
I think this might be great candidates to skip. So I have now done 3.5 miles and burned about 400 calories. I think that should be good for one flat white. So finish the second half. That should be good for the other pastry. So this is called the South Plateau Trail. I guess you get access to the beach, but it seems to be closed now. Yeah, it doesn't look as scenic from this point onward, so might be less traffic. So I was surprised to see there's access to the beach, because initially looking at it, I was thinking, look at that, so pure, so clean, closed off to the public. A beach that nature could finally access and enjoy, because I saw a bird just enjoying the waves. But it seems like I was wrong. Yeah, I think they might open it up. I don't know when, but it didn't say when. It just said it was closed off because dangerous waves. Yeah, I'm running out of breath now. So I'm gonna keep going, keep walking faster. I'll meet you at the next scenic point. The Southern Plateau Trail. Not a fun trail. And also, instead of the oceans, all you hear is just cars. So if you can avoid it, I would recommend you avoid this trail. So this is the Carmelo Meadow Trail. So we just passed the gate. Yeah, so if you park on Highway 1, this would be your entrance. But we did not, so gonna make our way back to Whalers Cove. Yeah, this is the Carmelo Meadow Trail. I am starting to hear the waves again instead of the traffic. So I know I'm getting close. And I think there's another section, but I don't think I'm going to do it today. Maybe another day when I come here. But yeah, there's another section you can do, like another like small loop, just like China's Cove that we skipped. But I think we're gonna skip that, head over to Whalers Cove, And I'm starting to see, wait, there's a cove. It's right over there. Yes, so the other one's called the Granite Point Trail. It's only 0.2 miles. So I think this might be one of the most relaxing waves I've heard this morning. Like I can just sit here and just listen to it. And compared to the other one, I forgot what it was called. I think might be China Cove, yeah. Like this almost, the sand almost looks like black sand. Sort of like a black sand beach. I don't know what's going on there, but not sure what's happening. There's some divers there. But we have made it to Waders Cove. So time to go back home. No, actually, time to try out a new cafe. I got myself the California State Park annual pass, which surprisingly cost $195. And it's surprising because the national park annual pass costs almost, what, $85, $90? Which I have to renew, I think in July or June. I think it's probably, yeah. I think I have to buy another one for the national park. But yeah, so this gives me access to I think 175 state parks and any state reserves. So yeah, I thought it'd be best to just get this instead of paying $10, $15. And now I have an excuse to go to a lot of state parks. So yeah, that concludes today's vlog. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Drop a comment, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe. And yeah, this is gonna be one of the many vlogs to come. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to take a shower, rest up, and we'll see what we do tomorrow.